So as we're working on our digital portfolios, it's okay to use Firefly as a placeholder for your headers. So I'm going to show you quickly how easily you can make a quick text effect header. So go to Firefly and you can generate. You type what you want in here. Vector art or vector graphics will work, and then you type something over here, some sort of a prompt. Green dragon scales, let's say. Now once that is started, you're going to want to make at least one change here, which is to get the edges to be tight. If you don't, you can end up with little sparkly edge things on there. So I always like to do nice sharp edges, and you want to make sure that the background color doesn't have any color to it, so that it's transparent. That's that first block right there. And then click generate a second time so that it's using this particular setting right here. Font wise, you're going to want usually big and bold fonts. There are more of them that will work, but it needs to be really easy to read. Now you have 4 different options here, and so you can look at the different ones. Now there are 2 R's in this. So if you've made any of the headers for Data Text Studio, you know you want 2 of these so that the R's are not duplicated. But I am going to just download this one. This is where you can download, and then you can put that on your page. Now that went to the downloads folder. So if you want to, you can click on this little arrow and it'll take you right to that file. It's the same as going to the downloads folder. And remember that it needs to go in your portfolio, digital portfolio project folder, so that you can find it when it's time to put that in your portfolio. So for example, if I'm here in my portfolio digital, let me just go to pages and I'll add a new page. I'll call it vector art. And you're going to want that to be up here in the header. So now we need to insert the image. And because we put it where we know we want it, we're going to be able to find it in our digital portfolio project folder. And there's the, well, look for the latest one, date modified. It'll sort right up there. Click open, and I've put it right in the header. You may need to make that larger. So if you do that, you may need to then center it again. So this is one of the ways to get that in there. This is with a header style that doesn't have any text or anything on it, but you may need to remove the text and replace it with that. So it's just there temporarily. Now there's one more thing you have to do, which is say made with Adobe Firefly. So that you're not saying I drew that with a bunch of scales in Illustrator or anything. Just going to put that up there. That is sufficient. If you were to put it over on the right side, that works as well. You could choose a different font. This is one place where your font could be a little fancier, but make sure you're documenting that it was made using artificial intelligence.